part of my January declutter, which I do not so much a home declutter. We do a business declutter, or I do a business declutter July and January. So beginning of financial year, beginning of calendar year, I'll go through products to see if they're still performing. And we go through customers. With my husband's business, we go through customers. We haven't had to sack any customers for a little while. I've got a pretty good lot these days. But certainly, and then I'll go through and see, what I want to add. For a long time, I've been trying to add one new product a quarter.
Nice.
It doesn't always happen, but you go into the research thing and try and add one. Now, I've said many, many times that one of the easiest ways to get a second, third, fourth product is to have a look at your suppliers. So if I just bring up this supplier, for instance. So if you have a look at suppliers and say you're selling these towels, which are great, by the way. They sell really, really well. I've showed them on eBay, selling for huge amounts of money. They actually sell quite well. They're really cheap. They're great for cruising. They will come back in a big way when all the cruising thing comes on. So you chuck them on your sun lounger on the cruise. It's got pockets on the side. I know a couple of people that are doing quite well with them. So I know I've had coaching calls in the past with people in AOE that aren't in AOE anymore that have done quite well with them. So I just sort of went hunting for a product because I didn't want to show my products, obviously. So you can see these are $5 down to $2. So you can see that the manufacturer is happy to sell these at $2 each. So you might only be buying 1,000 or 500, and you might be paying up here somewhere. If you just say, can I have them for $2? They're going to say no. If you say, can I have them for $2? Have a look through their other products and what they sell. If you say, can I have them for $4, but I still only buy 500 of them. If I buy 500 of these bags to go with them, a lot of the time they'll say yes. They're still getting the same amount of dollars in their order. You're getting an extra product. So it's often a win-win. This time I was just really cheeky. I just sent a purchase order through with 1,000 units of whatever, and I took 10% off it, and I added some new product in. And my lady, who's called Miss Jessie, Jessy, Miss Jessie, came back to me and said, "Oh, Miss Sue, I think you have done the wrong price." I went, "Oh, no, I was just hoping I could do that if I added the extra product." And she went away and said, "Let me talk," and came back and said, "Yeah, fine." So I got an extra product. It literally is costing me no more, except for, as I said, it's going to cost me a little more in the shipping cost, but I've added a product for really, really low cost and low hassle. And it's a test product. I've only bought 100 to try, and we'll see if it works. If it does, I add more on the next order. Have a look at your suppliers. This is one of the reasons, especially for the beginners, that I actually don't mind using trading companies, because trading companies will have a lot more products. Yeah, looking at what else your supplier sells, and adding, you can quite easily add extra products without going through all the negotiation. You've already got that rapport with people, and it's quite an easy way to add extra products.
That was a video from my regular Monday night session with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. We are a community of e-commerce professionals right around the world, making sales on Amazon, on eBay, on Shopify, all sorts of different places, with sales, by the way, of over $50 million. There's 2,500 members and growing. We're actually the fastest growing community of e-commerce professionals in Australia right now. If you'd like to find out more about what we do, and also come and join us, of course, then get yourself off to www.aussieontrepreneurs.com.au. The link for that is in the description, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.